LPFM 98.5. If you want to interact with any of our guests or have any questions or comments or concerns, please call on 816-599-6893. If you want to email your comments or questions or concerns, just tell us that this is your favorite show to KUAW985 at gmail.com. Yes, this is another stop on my summer vacation of Black owned businesses. Why Black owned businesses? Is very simple because Kansas City, Missouri is a mecca of Black owned business. And these are some businesses that people need to know about and also definitely need to support. Um, Also, a lot of the individuals that are coming in here are self-made Black-owned business owners too. So it's definitely great to support them as well. To my left, I'm sorry, to my immediate right, I have Miss Charity Brooks with name of your business.
Declutter KC, residential and commercial cleaning company.
Okay, sound real professional. And to my immediate left, we have
Lamont Kane, Kamen Clothing, and the art of cool customs.
all right. So both of these individuals I've known for quite some time, and I've like to say that not only are the individuals that come on my show are people that I know, I either declare KC, residential and commercial cleaning. How long have you been doing this? No.
Since 2015.
Okay, so you're pretty new with it.
Yes.
All right. So what all do you do with Declutter Casey? I mean, I pretty much know because I'm reading the card right now, but let's go ahead and tell our listeners and viewers what you do.
Really, just anything, providing housekeeping or cleaning services to commercial and residential clients, depending upon their need. We do new construction, residential for families, I guess, small business.
Okay. So what made you decide that you wanted to start a cleaning business?
Um, the long story short of it was I was laid off in 2015 from a position that I had been in for a number of years. I was not interested in going back into the corporate scene at that time. And I wanted to be able to set my own schedule, have flexibility, have unlimited earning potential. And cleaning for me was an opportunity to decompress. I'd also lost my parents a few years prior to that. And so I think it was an opportunity for me um, to start over mentally, emotionally. It's how I process information, and I can't really I don't have any other talents or skills that I feel like I can sell. And cleaning for me was a tool that not only helped me to be able to move through or to grieve properly, to reset, but also something that I could offer other people and it be of value.
Okay, so you're using some therapeutic
Absolutely.
As an entrepreneurship piece.
Yeah.
Cool. Lamont, if you want to chime in and ask questions too, that's all good.
Oh yeah,
That's purpose.
I mean, it's conversation. Yeah, I
Oh yeah,
understand.
that's the purpose
I'm
of the
just
Inkwell.
listening.
Oh yeah, it's all good. Now, cleaning businesses are something that's definitely needed. Okay, I mean, it's always something that needs to be cleaned. Let's talk about your how you actually got started.
Okay.
How did that look for you? I mean, 'cause some people think what I know starting a business is different for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I know, like you have a business that's much needed, and it's also there are other competitors out there as well. So how did this first start when you first started?
It started for me by just bouncing kind of the ideal around with some of my friends and family. I knew I wanted to have something that was entrepreneurial. And I started doing research. And so I went to a number of organizations here in Kansas City just to do research and pull any information or expertise that they may have. I went down to the SCORE office.
Oh yeah.
On 47 Truths,
Right.
I believe.
Yeah.
I contacted or reached out to Fast Track Program. To go and shadow or work for another cleaning company so that I could gain the experience.
Oh, yeah.
So I reached out to a few other cleaning companies and I went to work for them, two other young Black women in the community that own their own cleaning companies.
Wow. So you like literally did your homework.
I did.
Man, yeah.
I
And you know,
Sounds
and,
like it.
yeah, and it's very rare you hear someone say, before I started my own business, I consulted with this individual.
Mhm.
I actually worked with this person who has the same vision as me.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, you like literally humbled yourself and did that.
It's necessary.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm sure you learned a lot of tricks of the trade. You learned how to set up a business, how to run a particular business.
I have.
Yeah.
I mean, I've learned a lot, but I still feel like I have quite a ways to go.
Mhm.
Every day is an opportunity to learn something new, depending on who you're dealing with, what situation you're in, what condition the space that you're cleaning is in, from
Mhm.
different maybe different material types or different floorings, different
Mhm.
types of products, the time that you are expected to clean, pricing.
Yeah.
Is a huge one.
It's hard.
Um,
Always.
it is.
Mhm.
Bidding. I mean, there's a number of things I mean, there's just a number of areas that I feel like I still need to gain or grow in. So every day is a new day.
Okay. Now your first job. How did that go? Yeah. Gotta ask that question.
My first job actually was great. Crystal Ward
Oh yeah. Okay.
just so happens to be my best friend,
Uh-huh.
and she was moving out of town to Dallas.
Mhm.
She was moving for new opportunities, and she needed to be able to have her space clean. She wasn't going to be here in town, so she was like, "Charity, I really need you. Can you clean for me and turn it over to my landlord for me?" And so I went in and did just that. And I set, like a nominal price and just went
Mhm.
from there. And that gave me the confidence I needed,
Mhm.
because I was really afraid to just jump out there. I'm like, I don't even know who I'm going to get. Like, who would my clients be? And then from there, I ended up reaching out to one of my other close friends, Jessica Thomas, who's a local realtor for Better Homes and Gardens.
Oh yeah.
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 And
Yeah.
so I just I put together a flyer and an email just explaining who I was, what I'm doing, and sent it out to Jessica, and she agreed to pass it out to all the realtors in her office. And I believe it was 150 different realtors.
Wow.
And so I just started having people contact me.
Talk about networking.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
you came in hard. I mean, you're definitely reminding me, with your hustle mentality. It definitely reminds me of someone that I know that
Right, right.
and I'm glad to see that it's genetic.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's definitely genetic.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now, okay. Now, how can someone get a hold of you? Let's say, hey, I need this cleaned, or I want to refer your company to someone.
Mhm.
How does someone get a hold of you?
They can reach out either by phone or we have a Facebook page.
Okay.
I've been trying here lately to keep it pretty recent and relevant,
Mhm.
pictures, information. But by phone, 816-434-0345. Our Facebook page is Declutter KC, DECLUTTER KC.
Mhm.
And I'm very responsive. So,
Okay. And also, we need to let people know too. No one saying, I got your number on the Inkwell,
right.
and what's up?
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
we hook it up, but we hook up with networking opportunities for business.
That's right.
Yeah. So now, Charity, let's talk about the types of cleaning that you do.
Okay.
Because see, I'm looking on here. I see clean space, happy life. Now, me, I know I like being in a clean house. I mean, I've been on vacation, I say for a good month, and I've been religiously cleaning my house.
Okay.
I mean, especially after that little 2-year-old,
Okay.
and yeah. So, what type of cleaning do you offer? I mean, like as far as like what services do you offer?
So, most of I'll just start with who most of my clients are.
Okay.
Most of my clients are either um, single parents
Mm-hmm.
or families who just need assistance. People that are trying to deal with a busy schedule, busy life, hectic schedule. Um, I also have a few business clients. So I have an occupational therapy clinic, a pediatric occupational therapy clinic
Okay.
that we clean on a regular basis.
Mm.
We have a spa that we clean on a regular basis, and a hair salon. And
So you do like deep cleaning, like
deep cleaning.
Yeah.
And then the others are local realtors who are looking to have a space either cleaned to get it ready for listing or because they recently sold it.
So you're pretty busy.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, yeah. She
said
did. And then better, she said, absolutely,
Right.
absolutely. Yeah. Now, what is Is it okay to ask you about pricing?
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, for example, let's say someone calls, "Hey, Charity, I need some things cleaned in my house." What would the pricing look like there?
I would just tell them that it depends.
Mhm.
Honestly, it can vary depending on what their needs are and the length of time that it's going to take. Typically, I've tried to go with the market rate of about $55 an hour. And I usually bring in myself and another person unless the need will dictate more people. And I notify them of what the price would be or the expectation would be upfront.
Okay.
And then we just go from there.
Yeah, I like that. 50, 55 now.
Yeah.
Okay. We have a question from over here.
Do you go to Grandview?
I do.
I don't have a real big spot. It's 2 bedrooms,
Right.
small, but I'm busy. But I don't want to dust. And
Oh
stuff.
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
That's a good question.
Yeah, it is. But it is. He said, yeah, it is. It is. See, already you making the connection right here in the studio. Yeah. So, another question now, as far as like a business, would it be the same rate as well? 50, 55 an hour? Or?
Businesses, no, it depends. It depends on, so there are a number of determining factors. So it depends on frequency. It depends on the needs of what the business are. So I have some businesses where I just come in and for a commercial clean, it's not as detailed as what a residential clean would be. So they may just need us to wipe a few spaces down, clean surface of a bathroom and so forth. So it just depends. It varies.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I'm glad that you got all these connections and you already kind of locked in some places because I mean you made a good point. Some people just don't have time to clean.
Right.
And a question. Hey, like so residential. Does when he asked if you come to Grandview, like apparently this is going to be his apartment. Like, does he have to be there, or how does that work?
Codes to get into their houses. I have a few clients who have it's like a key combination on their door, and they unlock it and lock it when I arrive and when I leave. So it just depends. It depends on what you're comfortable with.
Right.
A number of my clients do not want to sit around while I'm cleaning, and then
weird.
They watching you.
I heard a mover one time, and me and my son were just sitting there like, we watching him move.
Right.
This is weird.
Yeah,
I can imagine just sitting there watching you clean.
Or it could be weird for you. You cleaning and someone sitting back like this.
Yes.
Right. See, now we know went to a whole nother realm.
Yeah, right.
You don't even know what this all about.
Right.
But see, I'm glad that you asked that question because
Right.
Charity's a very trustworthy person. I've been knowing Charity for
Apparently.
shucks. I'd say 16 years.
Or
Yeah, because Charity's mom gave me my first teaching job.
Okay.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she took a risk on me.
Right.
And 16 years later, I'm still in the game.
Right.
But
There you go.
But yeah, it's good that you have a very trustworthy presence about yourself. So she's not gonna go up in there and steal nothing.
That's right.
Yeah, and also the thing I like on here, you said that you are fully insured.
Yes.
So I mean that says a lot right there.
So if you do steal, you can get that
But I don't steal.
No. She don't steal. No.
I've heard some crazy stories. So
Like what?
Oh gosh. I've heard just about housekeepers coming in, and one of the most recent stories was a housekeeper that was coming in and stealing the wife's undergarments.
Oh man, stealing drawers.
Wow.
Okay.
I've heard, housekeepers coming in and sleeping in the beds, eating the food out the refrigerator. Yeah. So I don't do any of that.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I'm glad that you're saying all the stuff that people hear.
Yes.
And you're saying we don't roll like that.
Oh, no.
Because at Declutter KC, this is what we do. We offer this, we offer that. We offer top notch. I mean, matter of fact, I actually heard about Charity's business through another friend who was very pleased. I mean, she was singing her praises. And I said, Charity Brooks? She said, yeah. And Charity does this, she does that, she does this. I'm like, I need to get Charity on the show
Thank you.
because I mean, Charity's always been entrepreneurial minded, but for her to actually just like, you know what, this is mine, and I'm doing this. I think we need to see what you do, and I thank you for coming in.
Thank you
Oh,
for
yeah.
having me.
Oh yeah. Now don't leave yet because we're still gonna, play with you a little bit more.
Okay.
But we're gonna shift the focus over to our other guest, Mr. Lamont Kane, with Kamen Clothing Company, and also the AOC,
The Art of Cool Customs.
the Art of Cool
Customs.
Customs. All right, cool. Now also, those of you who are listening in, I did share this broadcast to both Lamont's page and Charity's page, so all your friends and family and loved ones are watching it too. You don't mind, do you?
Not at all.
No, not at all.
It's all about. I mean, I already did it. But I mean, it's all about promoting and getting
Right.
the name out.
Right.
Now, it's like same thing. If you got a question, you want to chime in, go ahead. Feel free. It's the Inkwell. You're home.
Right.
Lamont, I've been knowing you for about a good 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. We also moonlight on another broadcast as
Right,
well too.
right.
That I will be bringing all the guys in here. So we can all
Okay,
meet
that'll
up.
be cool.
Oh yeah. Now, outside of just being an all around cool person and knowing most of the friends I know,
Right.
let's talk about this clothing company.
All right. Kamen Clothing. I started up in 2000.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've been in this business for quite a while. I've seen all aspects, done all type of different situations and scenarios with it. It started out with me and 3 other guys. Unfortunately, they didn't make the trip with me all the way through, but we're still buddies or whatnot. But
Right,
it's been around, and it's been a struggle here and there. It's not the easiest thing to do, but I like to do it. It's something I like to do and I enjoy to do. So that's why I keep it going.
Okay.
Regardless of sales or whatnot, I just like to do it. So
now I know Charity does her job full time, right?
mhm.
You full time with yours?
I don't. I do it part time.
Part time.
Yeah.
Okay. And are you part time or full time with?
I like to say I'm full time, but no,
Right.
yeah, I mean
I got
it's
you.
part time. I do
Right.
have a
Full-time
full-time
mentality,
job,
yeah.
and then
Yeah.
but I'm always you can always contact me.
Yeah,
So,
you're always doing it.
If you
Yeah.
need me, just hey, I'll make
You-
time for you.
You make T-shirts?
Yes,
Or you can make.
I do. That's what the article. Okay, so I started my Kamen Clothing, right, and then people started wanting their own deals. So I was like, I'm like, let me try this. So I had all the equipment.
Mhm.
So the Art of Cool Customs, I just started this recently, like this month.
Wow.
But I've been helping people do this type of stuff for so long. I just never thought about making it a situation like a business. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So
Yeah.
now I just want to. I mean, sometimes people see a shirt of mine and be like, "Hey, if you had this certain color or
Mhm.
change this, change this word." I'm like, "Well, that's a custom shirt to me, so
Yeah.
that changes the game." So I just decided, let me just parlay this into
Mhm.
that, and that's how that came about. So yeah,
Yeah.
I do custom T-shirts, and like I was telling her, some people have small business and in the uniform, they want all their employees to look the same. Or
Mhm.
I could do that for you.
Yep.
You know?
I'm a comedian, and
Oh,
I'm
really?
looking for somebody to make my shirts.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man.
There it is.
I'll give you my card for me.
All right, that's
Absolutely.
another lady that asking me about getting some shirts made, so I can get you. A couple.
Okay, that'll work.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'll
yeah.
work. Yeah, and I do that as well. Like I said, I mean, you got soccer moms, football moms. They want to put their sons' names and stuff on there, or daughters' names on their
Yeah.
shirts. I do all that stuff. I mean, I have a page on Facebook,
Okay.
Art of Cool Customs.
Art of
Kamen-
Cool.
Art of Cool.
All right.
The Art of Cool.
Sure, she'll hit you up soon.
Kansas City, Kamen Clothing also have a page for that as well, but they link together. I
Okay.
have Instagram that links to both of them as well.
Now
And,
let's talk about the name Cayman.
Mhm.
I know what a Cayman is.
Mhm. Mhm.
Pretty cool animal.
Right.
But why'd you pick the name Cayman, and why'd you pick the particular animal?
I actually owned a Cayman alligator.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, a buddy of mine when I was younger, he had one. Yep. And I wanted one, so I went and got one, and I just really like it.
Mhm.
But it's not spelled the same. It's spelled CAIMAN.
Yeah.
And at the time when me and the guys were riding around in the Suburban, 79 Suburban, we were
Yeah.
trying to get this is where we did all the thinking and ideas.
In the office.
And we were like, man, what we gonna name it? And I was like, I just had a Gatorade bottle in my hand, no lie. And I was like, Gator Clothing. Man, that sounds stupid. I was like, oh, let's try Cayman Clothing. And they were like, oh, that sounds good. But I changed it to KC. Cayman with the K. So clothing, and I wanted the initials to be KC to represent Kansas City, Missouri. I mean, that's where I'm from. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically the tail behind Cayman.
Yeah.
The
Literally
word.
and figuratively.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And you I saw a lot of the t-shirts that you're wearing. Matter of fact, you're wearing one of your own shirts right now. What what type? I mean, like, talk about the design of your.
And it's not what I normally do.
Okay.
It's just with the racial
Mm.
injustice and just the climate of today's society. And like this one is woke.
Yeah.
So just those, that's what I'm doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like it's just my responsibility if I'm in the public
Right.
to just kind of represent us.
Yeah.
And when I say us, I mean everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Mhm.
just to be woke doesn't mean you have to be black.
Yeah. And being pro-black don't mean you're anti everything else.
Yeah, exactly. So I want to get that across because, a lot of people get a little sensitive about that as well. But if you do, you probably don't understand. You just talk to me and I'll help you out with that.
Yeah.
But that's where my designs are coming from now.
Mm-hmm.
But, if you look in the past, it's kind of, I just like to have fun with it. I do a lot of different stuff. So it just depends on how I'm feeling at the time.
Gotcha.
Right. And like I said, it's just something I like to enjoy to do. So, it could be anything. I can come up with something just because I felt that way or had a dream about it. So,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Or someone like sends you a picture. And
Right,
you put
right,
it on
right.
Now, people need to understand that like a t-shirt it goes deeper than the garment because sometimes the message that you put on your clothing can be as influential as a tattoo.
Absolutely.
Okay, it sends a message. It tells you an emotion. It tells you something subliminal. It tells you something explicit. It tells you something implicit. I mean, it's more than meets the eye when it comes with a t-shirt. You can do so much with just designing a t-shirt. Like for example, you hit the nail on the head when you said the climate right now is very racial, and it's one thing if I go out there and I'm doing this, but I can just wear it on my shirt and you can figure it out on your own.
Right.
How what's going on.
It sparks a conversation.
It sure does. And like I remember Peter O'Neill said it best. I remember I was watching his documentary called Panther in Africa, and it was Peter O'Neill and this white guy, a white man sitting in front of each other. They were talking about slavery. White man got a little frustrated. He said, Peter O'Neill said, hold on, that's the problem. The reason why problems are not fixed, people aren't talking. And you hit it when you said conversation piece. Definite conversation piece when it comes to wearing a t-shirt.
And when that goes into my design. When I do design something, I want it to be that. I want it to spark that conversation.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it has, and every time I wear something somewhere, it's like I said, the free-ish.
Yeah.
I went to a store and this lady, she was a white lady. She was a cashier. She was like, free-ish. She was an older lady. She looked and she was like, what does that mean? And then she looked at the box. She said, oh.
She understood.
And she understood. She was like, I like that.
And
some people you could tell when like another person, she looked at it. She was like, and she got a little, she felt a certain way.
She gave that church lady like,
it might have rubbed her a little. I don't know what was wrong, but
well, maybe she wanted one, or maybe she was mad it looked good on you and not on her.
Right. So, and like I said, that's the motivation. Like you said, it speaks. It has to say something.
Yes.
It has some to it.
Makes you worth putting it on.
Right.
Which design of yours has been your biggest conversation piece?
So far, like recently with those, I think this one.
Okay.
This one, and then probably free-ish probably comes in a close second.
Okay.
But free-ish, I did that around 4th of July.
Oh, okay.
See, I did have a couple where I wanted to really make it prevalent around Juneteenth. Right?
Yeah.
Because that's like a forgotten holiday, right? So I did that really heavy around those times, and I did. It's been doing pretty well.
Yeah, because I like that unapologetic pro-black because I like to say that there's nothing wrong with being pro yourself if it uplifts the mankind itself. Because see, people think that because you say things like that you're anti. It's not what it is.
And if you notice my post, did you see my post? I try to make sure you understood that, like, we love everyone.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
But I can't just love you and not love me.
Exactly.
When I say me, I'm talking about people who look like me.
Yeah.
Because that's the ones that's being affected at this point. So
people is where you're from.
You have to understand that. And hopefully you are on board with me.
Mhm.
and then you also can be pro-black whether you look like me or not.
Right.
Oh
You see what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah. I mean, I
So-
know. Yeah, I know a lot of people that's not black that's pro black, and it's a beautiful thing.
Right.
Now, your shirts.
Mhm.
Is it okay to talk about price?
Oh, sure.
I always ask people that because I remember one time I asked a client, well, an individual, they was like, "Well, I don't want to talk about price right now."
Really?
I said, "Yeah, I know, but I mean, I just
Pricing
you
is
know,
hard. Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand that sometimes
yeah, it's hard, it's a
people
hard conversation,
they don't want to sell themselves short.
right? Or they don't want to make, or they don't want to sell, say, hey, this is prices up here,
Right.
and the people that you're for trying to get at is down here,
Right.
Yeah. So
Well, I know my bottom line. You know what I'm saying? Like in any business, I think you have to know your bottom line.
right,
Right.
yeah,
And it depends on the situation. Like, right. So if it's a shirt for a cause,
Mhm.
I tend to don't charge full price for that. It's a cause.
yeah,
And I'm for every cause.
hmm
So like I did a shirt for a young man, an infant. He's a child, and he's struggling right now in the hospital. And a friend of mine wanted me to do a shirt to help her represent that.
hmm
And her whole nursing unit
Mm.
wore her shirts. And they all were.
Mhm.
So it just depends. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And like I said, I like to do what I do. So I don't think I'll ever cut myself short.
right,
You know what I'm saying? It just depends on what it is. And then there are shirts, it takes more time to do these shirts. So it's gonna be the $25 for a shirt.
yeah,
Or so my you could say my range would be 15 to 25.
okay,
It would never do anything more than that. Unless it's
Yeah.
like a sweatshirt,
Mhm.
which I do,
Okay.
jackets.
Oh, you do jackets and everything else?
Yeah,
too? Okay.
pretty much everything.
Okay,
Hats. I
hats.
got pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
So
Good.
everything is custom, or do you offer like a physical storefront, pop-up shops?
I've never done that.
Okay.
Right. So my
Hmm.
cousin, who has a line as well, pushing lines, he has a couple stores that he's been in, and he just opened a store out in Raytown, I believe, called House of Hustle. And he's spoken with me about maybe opening up a shop.
Oh, okay.
Now within this year, hopefully, I will do a pop-up shop
Okay.
because someone has spoken to me about that, and that's something I've always wanted to do.
Mhm.
Right. But I don't know how it works. I
Okay.
don't know how, so
Yeah.
if anybody, get in contact
Oh,
with
yeah.
me, talk
Yeah.
walk me through it. Let's
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
it. I'm down,
And there are people listening in and watching that have done this before, and I'm
Right.
sure they'll help you out with that.
Yeah, because I've never done it, but I've always wanted to do it.
Mhm.
And I just want to know, I don't know how to go about it. Right. So that's all.
I would think one of the easiest things to do when we're talking about Juneteenth or just 18th and Vine or
First
just
Fridays.
wherever, First Fridays, like if you're go to where the crowds are
Mhm.
and something as simple as setting up tables or
Mhm.
like a small space,
Mhm.
that's a pop-up shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
She right.
Oh, that is popular.
Yeah.
I didn't really,
Yeah, like if
because I went to Juneteenth
mhm.
for the first time in years.
Mhm.
And I see where that field and then all
Mhm.
the people out there.
Yeah.
I didn't know that went down like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't know that happened.
You can set up a table down there too. Also,
City Market.
City Market.
City Market, okay.
You have
I appreciate the knowledge.
Oh, yeah,
Really,
yeah.
that's-
Also,
that's what's up.
look at some of these events that people have on Facebook,
Mhm.
and they sometimes look for vendors to come and to sell their
Yeah.
product.
Mhm.
I know, like Kwanzaa.
Mhm.
Oh, someone just clicked in and said church events.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
okay,
Mhm.
yeah. I'm open to all events.
Yeah.
Trust me, believe.
Also, there's an app on my phone. You might want to jump on this too, both of y'all. As a matter of fact, Buy Black. It's they do a Black Friday. It's an app. It's called Buy Black. I think Black United Front's behind that. They
Alright.
did a Black Friday sale that had a whole lot of black businesses in there. It was amazing, it was a beautiful thing. So
I'll check that out.
yeah, I definitely check them out. Maybe I think there might be a part on that app where you can actually register your business or something set up. I believe if you check it out.
Mhm.
See what's on my phone here. But yeah, I mean, kind of getting involved with
Mhm.
individuals that got like mine, like you do, because you have a product that needs to get out there.
Mhm.
Someone else says seek out daycare centers.
Oh yeah.
I go to a daycare.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean,
to
sometimes
make sure.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
uh-huh.
Absolutely, yeah.
Schools. I know for a fact. Shucks. I know my broadcast club. I might want to get t-shirts for them at Raytown, so I might be hitting you up. Yeah. So I mean, there's what you. I mean, when I first thought about your business, when Kevin Manning, definite friend of the show,
Mhm.
had brought it up, I was like, man, in college, those sororities and fraternities made T-shirts for every organization, every event. Fraternity such and such, keg party, fraternity such and such, donut run, sorority such and such, night out with the sister. I mean, it's like,
buddy of mine just talking about that. Man.
A T-shirt for one event. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, buddy of mine. I guess he's a Kappa. Kenny Diamonds used to be on KPRS. I just spoke with him like last weekend, and he was talking about his I guess his brothers is having like their 20th anniversary or something like that, or 20 some anniversary. But yeah, we were speaking about that, and that's a whole nother realm. And I'm open.
And you got family reunions, summertime.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm setting up something for family reunions at this time. That's what Article Customs. That's what I do pretty much. I like to do organizations. Like I said, shirts for purposes, or I just did one for my buddy of mine who passed away on the 4th, where funeral. We went to a funeral. So in rest in peace type of shirts. I've done quite a few things. I'm working on everything else that everyone else been speaking about, but yeah, I'm open to all those things.
Okay,
absolutely.
What's turnaround time?
It just depends on the
order.
Depends on the order. Yeah.
That's dope, because when, like I said, I think about all the patronage that we do to businesses that are just like yours. I mean, that could be revenue going to you,
right?
Versus sending it to someone else and you don't know this person. They don't sit down with you and say, well, look, what is your idea? Because I mean, I know of a lot of T-shirt companies that pretty much have, you pick this and you pick that. That's, I mean, you willing to work with people.
Yeah, I'm super professional. Like even with my friends, I'm not Lamont when I talk to you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just want you to know my voice goes to another.
Right.
We're not having the same conversation.
Yeah.
And then as soon as we're done talking business, I'm back to Lamont. So you know what I'm saying? So it just goes from Lamont to Mr. K to Lamont. So just know that. I mean, I'm super professional. I treat you like I would want to be. Experience. So just know that.
Wow,
I do ship. I've shipped to Texas, California, Florida. I ship across the country. So
it's funny you say that, because I got people in California and Texas watching right now.
Really?
Okay. Oh yeah. We're gonna take a quick little commercial break, and we're gonna come back with some more of this. Sources Inkwell, KUAW.
Yeah.
So we I went on ahead and shared this both to y'all's pages.
Okay.
Because sometimes is our mic still hot, Mr. Walker? Our mic's hot.
The Facebook is take it off.
No, I'm talking about the radio is hot.
No.
Okay. I'll be good. Because you never know. And we're back. That was a quick little commercial break. We had dinner, watched a movie, and we also, just sat around and just talked for about an hour or so during that little brief break. This is Tyrone Gathers Jr., your host of the Source of the Inkwell on KUAW, Knowledge, Understanding, and Wisdom, Kansas City's global community radio station. You can listen to this broadcast on two ways. You can go to KUAW.org or on the TuneIn app on your mobile device and type in KUAW and we'll pop right up. You can also view this broadcast live on YouTube. Type in KUAW and you'll see us pop right up, as well as Facebook on KUAW/LPFM 98.5. Also, if you want to interact and probably, place an order for a t-shirt or place a quote to get some cleaning done, Call in at 816-599-6893. So, my guest today on my summer vacation of Black-owned businesses is Mr. Lamont Kane with Kamen Clothing Company, as well as the Art of Cool, custom graphic design.
Mm-hmm.
Got that right? And Miss Charity Brooks with Declutter, Clean Space, Happy Life, residential and commercial cleaning.
Yes.
Okay. Should have given me that old school teacher look like. You better say it right. Got the yardstick. All right. So we spent the first half talking about each business individually. Okay. One thing that I want to capture is, you all didn't see this, but I did. Charity and Lamont, they just met when they coming into the building, and they already started networking. All right. Networking is what it's all about when it comes to business. My question to the two of you is, how important is it for minority-owned businesses, Black-owned businesses, to network with one another?
How important?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because people come up with reasons not to, right? But they don't have the same reasons to do the same thing elsewhere, which doesn't make any sense to me. But I believe it's super important. And I mean, we would be a lot further if we did.
Yes.
In my opinion. I mean, that's all.
I think that it's the bloodline to the community. We are attempting to progress economically.
Right.
And so it's an opportunity for us to be able to help each other feed our families, become more stable, more sufficient, just in everything that we do. So really, it's what the community is made up of, and it's probably the most important tool to be able to collaborate or work together or get ahead.
I ran into, and I'm glad you all said that, because it's all about community. I went to a gentleman, and he's opened up a new business. I'm not gonna blast him out because he kind of said something that slightly rubbed me the wrong way. Both of you all know my militant side a little bit.
Right.
I mean, you more recently than Charity, but I made the brother know. I said, hey, I'm doing this piece on Black businesses. Oh, I don't like to say that I'm a Black business owner. And I just looked at him, and I said, okay. And at first, a small piece of me was like, don't trip. Maybe he wants to be out there and all this and attract all people. But at the same time, I feel that you gotta go ahead and acknowledge the obvious. I am a Black man owning this business, and I think that does mean something because I am generating wealth in my community.
Mm-hmm.
I am generating wealth in this community. I'm showing you that it is possible for someone that looks like me to defy your stereotypes to own a successful business. Mm-hmm. So I think, to me, I'm like, it's very important that you actually, have notoriety of that, because people have a way of dismissing Black businesses for some strange reason. Kind of like the same reason why people don't like Obama. They talk around the issue. Mm-hmm. They say, well, he's for this or he's for that. No, just be real. Just say you don't like him because he's Black, type thing. Mm-hmm. Just say you don't like supporting their business because it's Black. But people have a weird way of trying to pigeonhole Black-owned businesses without actually sampling it and supporting it. But I don't know. That's just my opinion. I like I said, it rubbed me the wrong way when he said that. But what is your view on the brother saying that, hey, I don't consider myself a Black business or a Black-owned business?
I don't know, man. I would like to engage more in that conversation with him. What kind of business are you?
I'm trying to get him in. It's a restaurant.
What type it is. Like, what do you consider yourself? Like, are you saying like, I'm a Black man and is the restaurant non-soul food? Is that like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I didn't get that vibe from him. That's not the vibe I got. I got, like, I don't consider myself a Black-owned business. That's kind of what I kind of got from him. Like I said, I want to say that I'm wrong. Yes, I'm saying live, worldwide, I want to say that I'm wrong.
Wow.
So seriously, I do. I want to be wrong.
Okay.
Because I really hope this brother didn't mean it like that. Because it's very important.
It is. I think my perspective has
Mhm.
been a little bit different, just considering degree of domestic workers.
Mhm.
So I had a lot of people, even friends or former coworkers, who discouraged me from getting into. That will ask me even now, like, "Oh, how do you feel going in and cleaning somebody else's house?" And I'm like, I mean, like you said, I'm black, and that's obvious, but there's a level of,
Right. Yeah.
you know, professionalism and integrity that I carry with me, no matter where I am, who I'm interacting with. They'll see I'm black
Right.
when I show up, and
Mhm.
so it's up to them to decide, how they want to approach that situation. But I don't necessarily
Mhm.
sell myself as
Right.
a black woman in a cleaning business. I sell a company
Owned by a black woman.
owned by a black woman.
Yeah.
I've had all types of experiences that I felt,
I like that.
some were
Mhm.
kind of racially, they were probably, there were racial issues. I did have a lady that tell me that her War Parkway estate, which is like 5 bedrooms, all hardwood. She wanted me to clean the entire thing for $150, and she told me that the Mexicans would come and clean it for $150.
She said that to you?
Mm-hmm. She did.
When we go out the air, we're gonna need her address because not only the source of Inkwell is also down with the resilient community activism.
You down with the revolution?
Yeah, but yeah. Because I mean, it's common for people to say that blacks and Mexicans or Spanish-speaking people are the ones that are in that field. Yeah.
Right. And so, I mean, like I said, my experiences have been different. I just think that the history has, tainted people's views. I guess but they don't look at things like flexibility or the fact that I can determine or set my own price.
Right.
So,
yeah. So
you
So I'm just curious. Did you end up cleaning the place?
I had actually cleaned it prior to.
Okay.
And then when she went to pay me, she didn't want to pay me what I quoted her.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Oh no.
Yeah. Lady, if you're watching this show, you got to pay. You got to pay.
Yeah.
Or they got Coupon Carl and Pool Party Pete.
Right.
You're gonna be cash out charity. Police. She don't want to pay.
So what happened? I need to know what happened. How did you work that out? Like,
I just told her what the expectation was. She already knew what the pricing was up front. That was something that I made. I make clear. That's part of our process.
Right.
We discussed pricing up front, and I don't know what her thinking was. I'm not sure, honestly. I just told her, well, you'll have to pay me today, and you can call the Mexicans for another time. So,
yeah.
That's your choice.
Be doing that.
Pay me my money.
Yeah.
So you don't require any type of deposit or anything when you do these.
No, I haven't had those type of clients.
Okay.
Honestly, most of my client base has been 100% word of mouth, and so I don't really do any marketing or anything to that extent. And it was someone that one of my close friends thought was trustworthy. So,
wow, yeah. I'm just glad I wasn't there. But it's good that we that you've experienced that.
Yeah.
Because now you kind of know what to look for. Because you might encounter someone like that. You make 25 t-shirts for them, and they say, you know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and pay you for these 10 and not these 5.
Been there, done that.
Yeah. See that? Yeah.
I require a deposit,
and I wish I was a fly on the wall for that conversation.
I do require. That you're going to purchase the shirt when you ask to buy the shirt. So I do require upfront payment, and because I'm going to bring it to you. I mean, the people that have no problem with it. They had no problem with it. They got the shirt when they paid for it. So
that's good. That's good.
Because,
go ahead.
Like I said, I ran into that many times.
Many times. Yeah, we had a comment come in here that says, have clients sign a contract prior before cleaning. You should have a contract that keeps everything on the up and up. Yeah, contracts are very important because I got burned. I do book editing. I stopped because of this particular client. I was promised a few things.
Mhm.
I got paid,
Mhm.
but I was promised something else,
Mhm.
and I didn't get that. You know, I didn't get credit for a job that I did,
Yeah,
and that just really, struck me kind of.
I know.
They say sometimes, best lesson is a bought lesson. I bought
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Now I know that next time I do business, we need to work up front.
Mm-hmm.
Like that song said, you turn them L's into lessons.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, and and as a matter of fact, this guest volunteered. They will happily tailor a contract for you,
Oh, good deal.
free of
Okay.
charge.
That's a happily tailored.
Right.
Sounds like
Yeah,
you will
yeah.
happily pass it over to me.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll at the end of the show, I'll hook you up with this
Okay.
individual.
Okay.
Send you some free. There it is.
Ooh,
Okay,
yeah.
I
That's
appreciate
what's
that.
up.
I
Yeah,
appreciate
see that? See, so it's a good thing. We got any? Oh wow, we got a lot of comments pop up all of a sudden. Any? God bless.
I had some on the pop-up thing.
Okay, we're looking right now at the Facebook Live feed. We see a
It's
lot
my
of people
first
that are
time
watching.
live.
Oh yeah.
That's weird.
Hopefully not the last.
Yeah.
You said we got someone want to call in.
No, I'm gonna post it up.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, so if you want to talk to Charity or talk to Lamont about their businesses, please call in 816-599-6893. I see a lot of you all are watching on Facebook. I just got a notification that some are watching on YouTube as well. So thank you for watching, and also thank you for listening too. So let's talk about something else. You said that Black-owned businesses is lifeline in the community.
Mhm.
Why is it important for people, not necessarily just people, but Black people, to support Black-owned businesses?
To be able to recycle the wealth. I mean, we talk about the $1 trillion or however much buying power we have, and so it's really an opportunity to be able to recycle those monies. So
Okay. And if anyone listening in know, we're not being what's the word?
racist.
No, we can't we're prejudiced because every other community does it. They recycle
Right,
dollars.
right.
So what's wrong with us recycling dollars?
I can't figure out why we can't get that together.
Yeah.
That is so crazy.
Yeah.
It's hard to understand, but I pray every time. I pray that we get it. We'll figure it out, man.
Yeah.
I believe we are people of resilience, and we will get it together.
I think in some areas we do.
Yeah.
Depending upon I think place to handicap people of color, especially Blacks in this country,
I believe that.
because there are laws. As a matter of fact, you can look at certain housing contracts right now that will tell you if you sell to practice, it still states that Lamont and now we're in a certain city after dark. What happens to us happens to us. There's still new books. Independence is like that. North Kansas City's like that.
Really?
Sundown towns. There's also states in this nation right now that still have the Confederate flag as part of their state flag. It's very funny that they say, "Oh, we got to be patriotic," but you got the symbol of rebellion on your state flag.
Right.
Isn't it ironic?
Yes.
Don't
Well,
think.
that's
Yeah.
ignorance. That's what that is ignorance.
It is ignorant.
It's
It is ignorant.
It's super ignorant.
Yeah. So I think personally that if we have more buy-in of Black businesses, not only are you buying into a community, not only are you enlarging the wealth and territory, you're also educating yourself about the community also. Because I guarantee you, every individual that I've ran into that runs and owns a Black-owned business, they there's a strong educational component behind it, very strong. I think not only are you're buying the actual business, you're also buying a piece of knowledge as well.
That's right.
I mean, like for example, you got Leon over there on 39th and on 39th Street. That's the oldest ran Black-owned grocery store in the United States.
Oh, really?
Here in Kansas City, yeah. I gotta get Leon on the show. Yeah, I mean, 90 some odd years old and still runs his own grocery store.
Wow.
Wow.
Oldest. Then of course, you got your other businesses here in town too. But Kansas City is the starter of a Black-owned business.
It is.
It is. People don't know that, but I think if we bought more into it, it'll be more noticed on a wider scale. A definite wider scale. we're coming close to the end.
Mm.
I want to thank you both for coming in. I know, Charity, you were very nervous. Still nervous?
No, not
Feel,
anymore.
feel,
I'm
feel,
good.
feel better now? Lamar, I know you're not nervous.
Nah,
I mean,
I'm
you've
good.
done before.
Yeah.
But I do want to offer the invitation for you all to come back into the Inkwell to not only talk about your business, but talk about other issues as well, too.
Oh man, I'm always open to that. You
Oh,
know
yeah,
what I mean?
cool. Yeah, we're definitely going to throw you out there. But before we leave, I would like you all to plug your business information.
Okay.
You know, where they can get in contact with you.
I'm both pages are on Facebook. The Art of Cool Customs and Cayman Clothing. That's KAIMEN clothing.com. They have email addresses. The Art of Cool at Yahoo and Cayman Clothing representative.com. You can call me at 816-969-9546 for any inquiries, consultations, whatever.
Okay.
And for me, Declutter KC, commercial and residential cleaning company, we are available on Facebook, listed as Declutter KC. It's DECLUTTER KC.
Mhm.
Also available by phone, 816-434-0345.
And these are business lines, people. So make sure you call them for business. Now, before I leave, I want to give a shout out to two young ladies that came and helped me out today, Marcella and Celine. They came by and took care of a cleaning issue in my house. So thank you all for doing an excellent job. I appreciate it. My family appreciates it, and we will be hitting you all up soon. Also, I will be hitting up Charity for some stuff, and also Lamar will be putting a T-shirt order. Also, I do like to support the individuals that come on to the Inkwell and support too.
Mm.
My name is Tyrone Gathers Jr. This is the Source of the Inkwell. Remember, knowledge, education, and knowledge. Let's see you all next week.